Era. Run that.
It's your boy Sean 1K, man. Y'all go check out my exclusive interview with DJ New Era. iHeartRadio, NewEraTV. Stack.
If I don't do nothing from thinking the morning, then give me some money. If I don't do nothing, I'm making my business to keep it 100. If I don't do nothing, my phone gon' be jumping like Monday through Sunday. If I don't do nothing, no catching my 30, you know I won't come in. I'm in my bed for real. I'm in my bed for real, yeah. I'm in my bed for real.
New Era TV, iHeartRadio. Heavy hitter DJ New Era in the building. Another exclusive interview today. I got my brother in the building, man. Tuscaloosa's own Sean 1K. What's up, man?
What's happening?
Man, good to have you here, brother. How you feeling?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. I'm good, bro.
You was on time, man. Shocked the shit out of me, man.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take it back to the beginning, man. When did you start doing music, brother?
I've been doing music for a while, but like serious with music probably about a year.
About a year?
About a year going on 2.
Okay. What's the first record you ever wrote?
I don't know.
Many?
Because like I said, I've been doing music since a kid, you know, like they're just in me. I believe that. So I've been doing that since a kid, but if I've been serious for about a year or 2, you know, I done lost a lot of money with it, you know, made a little money with it, but, you know, just not getting serious with it because life changed, you know.
Gotcha. So music was something that you knew you wanted to do from Jump Street, basically.
Yeah, you can say that. It's therapy for me, so it's bigger than just doing music. Like, I don't know how to really just talk to people or express myself. Like, I don't know. But with music, I can rap my problems out. I can rap what's going on with me better than I can sit here and tell you. It's real.
So we're gonna get into the past situations.
Yeah.
All right. So Tuscaloosa, right?
Right.
What's the music game like around that area, man?
I mean, it's a couple tough artists around there, but we don't got a platform. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that you gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? It's no making it there.
Gotcha.
You know?
Gotcha. So do you see yourself living there full time or you moving out of the city?
Oh, I gotta go.
You gotta go?
I'm gone.
You gone already?
Yeah, I'm gone.
Where you at now? What's up? Where we at now? So some of the artists that you work with, major artists.
Yeah. I got Gates, Burger, a lot of Alabama artists, Rubber Band OG, Lil Daddy, Super Nod, Cars. The list goes on. You know what I'm saying? Soldier, Brazy, the list goes on.
You said Lil Daddy, right?
Yeah.
CBM Lil Daddy?
Yeah, he probably the coolest. I don't want to label him a rapper, but the coolest musician that I did.
How'd that come about?
What was it? At Studio Space, and Carlton was on the other side shooting a video for Lil Daddy, and one of my partners on the team like, hey, there's Lil Daddy on the other side, you know. So I go, you know, we know him from Doe B. We got a lot of respect for Doe B, you know.
Rest
So
in peace, Doe B.
Yeah, I bleed through and see him, and I tell Reese, I'm like, let's see what he'll charge to do a cameo. So we gave him about 500. Did just come show his face on my video.
Damn, I need to be a rapper, dog. 500.
Yeah,
just show your face?
Yeah, just walk over there and just stand next to me for about 15 seconds and go on back to doing your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But yeah, he showed love, you know, cool dude.
So did he charge out for the verse?
Yeah, but he showed love though. You know,
Gotcha.
like I expected a way bigger ticket than what he gave me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You mentioned Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
And, you know, from my understanding, many people didn't even know you had a record with it.
Yeah.
So how'd you set that up, man?
It actually came about through the people that I was with at that time. You know, like back then I was with some old people. And one day they just asked if you could do a song with any artist, who would it be? You know, and at the time they were my favorite rapper, you know,
Gotcha.
So like Gates. You feel me? And they just made it happen for me.
Did you go down in the studio with him or what?
No, I went there. We just sent the record over.
Sent the money in the record?
Yeah.
Did he even push the record?
In a way he did, you know what I'm saying? In a way he did, because one of my people was down in Louisiana on a trip, you know, and they bumped into somebody at the gas station that were actually playing the record, but It was on radio, you know, so, and it was on one of his mixtapes, but it didn't have my name on it as far as featuring Sean or whatever you did.
Gotcha.
But so in a way, but it really didn't help me none.
Didn't help
to be
you
honest.
out at all.
Yeah.
So do you regret the verse or what?
I regret not knowing the business. I'm gonna say that because I didn't get the video. I didn't do my part. You feel me?
Gotcha.
Like I just got the feature. You did.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, man. So are you under management right now with anybody or what? Is it just all you?
Is I got a team, you know what I'm saying? Like for BOC, there's our label, you know, like we building from the ground up, you know, trying to be like our own universe, our own QC. You did.
So let's take it back, because I remember you from, was it 2017, I believe. I met you at another station from a guy, and he introduced me to you, like, yo, this is my artist, you got to check him out. And I was like, all right, I'm going to check him out, man. And you did me a couple of drops, and that was just really it. That's all I really heard from you after that, man. So who was that management in the past that you had before the new team that you got now?
There was Troy. There was with Troy Vent at that time. And I mean, like, I learned some stuff with him. You feel me? But I mean, I don't think as far as the type of music I do, he could get me to where I need to be.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I say it that way. Good dude. I ain't got nothing negative to say about him. But I feel like as far as what I do, you did what I'm saying, because, you know, he from Florida. So Alabama and Florida, like, the music totally different. You did.
Right.
So I just feel like he better at what he do. Like, you know, he back down there doing his thing. So I feel like he probably just good at what he do.
Well, he gave me some good advice, man. He asked me if I wanted to be famous or successful. And I never understood how to answer that. So when the check started coming in, he was like, yo, you successful because you putting food on the table.
Right.
So that's the best advice that man has ever gave.
Yeah, he gave me a lot of good advice.
Anything outside of that, it's like, all right, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
All right, so so how do you feel about this list going around with the top list of Alabama rappers, man? How do you feel? Have you even seen that shit?
I seen it.
How you feel about it, man?
I mean, I like what they doing, but, you know, when they
keep it 100 now.
Okay, I feel like in a sense is my fault. You did. It's my fault that I ain't where I'm supposed to be. I can't blame it on nobody. You know what I'm saying? So as far as them, when they making lists, I just look at it as, okay, they don't know Stat. They don't know Sean 1K.
Well,
so I don't get mad. You did. But when I look at the people they be having on there, they be like,
you don't have them motherfuckers either.
You know,
keep it 1,000.
Right. You know, but it's like, so whoever made it, clearly they know who they is. You know, so as far as that person, they probably don't know who I am. You did, because if we be serious with it, like bar for bar, song for song, you did.
Well, a list really doesn't justify how talented you are, because you've done a lot. You know, from doing my research, you have like countless videos on Worldstar. You have good ass records. You have a fan base outside of your own city, and you're getting paid shows. If I'm sure, right? So that determines your success. So even though your name is not on the list,
right?
Where do you see yourself? I would say 2 years from now, compared to that list.
2 years from now, I'll be trying to make some of them dudes bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because my goal with it is to do you pay attention to the chain that Atlanta got going as far as
music wise?
You see what I'm saying? Like one guy Paul, he bring it's like this. You know what I'm saying? He bring it partner, even if he ain't a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Bring this. Lil Baby gonna try to put Marlo on. He not a rapper, but we gonna make him one. That's my partner. You know what I'm saying? And whoever next in line. Did,
they help each other out, man.
We need that here. We don't got unity in Alabama at all. You know what I'm saying? We got certain places that support their locals, but in reality, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't got that. So we don't got that platform that we need here. So in 2 years, I plan to be the guy that bring that back and show people the correct way to do things, because you know, here they'll support people from other places before they support home. You know what I'm saying? Even with the DJs, I know you feel that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's sad, man. When I go outside these walls, man, I get more love elsewhere than my home state. Right. Yeah, it's like when you hear, it's like, oh shit, that's New Era, man. We throw that nigga $100 a DJ, man. But when you go here, it's like, shit, what you want? We got you. They'll lay out the red carpet for you, and it's sad, but that motivates me to just keep going
harder,
and create platforms so artists won't have to go outside these walls as much to get the same thing that they're getting here or in LA or in New York, man. And that's just real talk, man.
Yeah.
Damn. So What are some of the hardships that you faced since you've been doing music, like the hard times?
My struggle more so be personal. It be music, like I told you, is my therapy.
Mhm.
So it almost get in the way of my life situations. You did. So that be the hard shit with me trying to balance the two, because true enough, I want to be an artist, like a major artist. But at the same time, I go through so much real life shit that I probably ain't got time to do music. But I need to be doing music. You
Right.
did what
Stay
I'm saying?
focused.
Yeah. So it's like music is a gift and a curse for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's therapy, so it's like that's how I talk about mine.
Got you.
Demo, you did.
But do you have any younger artists that you're bringing up under you?
I got a few of them that I got my eye on. Like right now, I'm focused on me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I can't flex. I got a cousin, Young XO. He turned. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the label go, he like the best thing smoking as far as that young crowd.
Gotcha.
But I
gotta check him out now. You gotta pass some of the music over here, dog.
He tough.
He tough.
Yes, sir.
So how'd your name come about?
My name came from my real name Ray Sean.
Okay.
So my grandparents they call me Sean. Everybody call me Sean. So out of all my brothers and sisters, friends, and I was always the smallest. When I used to be lit as hell, like skinny and small. So they used to call me Lil Sean. So growing up, I was Lil Sean, and when the guy that's over BOC, which is my cousin, Rogated, he called home from prison. He actually the first one put me in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when he went to prison, he went there like 8-9 years. You did, but he used to call me. I look up to him like a father figure. He called me one day and we were just talking, and he was like, "Man, all these niggas so-called real calling they sell 100. We ain't 100. We 1,000. We 10 times realer than them." So from that conversation, I started calling myself Sean 1,000. And one of my partners, 1,000 is equivalent to 1K. You did like a K when we talking money, 1,000, 1K.
Makes sense.
So one of my partners was just like, he just called me 1K all the time. Real,
Right.
he just called me 1K. So shit. I dropped the 1,000. They go with Sean 1K. The street just called me 1K.
Right. Sean 1K is here, New Era
Stack.
TV.
Yeah.
One thing that actually stood out to me about you, man, you had a show at Side Effects, man.
Yeah.
And one thing that I actually liked that you did, man, that really made me say, "Oh, this nigga 100." You came and you brought Tuscaloosa DJs with you.
Yeah.
Put your people on. Even though I still ate that night, I had a night to just sit on my ass. I still got my bread though.
Right.
But you actually had artists from Tuscaloosa get up there and perform too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, okay, so he helping everybody around him just basically shine, man. And you had a fucking fan base, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, these niggas know his shit word for
Word.
word.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right. So the last time we did meet though, you brought a single with you in my bag.
Yeah.
And you showed me some clips from what is it? Was it like a small city? What city was that, Reese? It was a show y'all had at a fair or some shit.
Freestyle.
That was free. It was okay, freestyle.
And
Yeah.
we was in Ellisville. Yeah, we was in Ellisville.
That the reaction from that record was like, damn, okay. Are you still pushing that record or what?
Yeah. Hell yeah. We still pushing both. The in my bag and freestyle.
And then that in the Mirror record,
Yeah.
creative is who shot that again?
Chuck. Yeah, Chuck.
Oh.
Chuck Star.
So let's talk about the creative process behind that record, man.
That,
Like literally, okay, that's a strip club record all day, and I still play this shit
yeah.
to this day.
At the time, my producer was Drawn Dummy. You know what I'm saying? I got a new producer go by the name Casper. Now he tough. At the time, my producer was Drawn Dummy. And like the chemistry we got is like we'll get in the room, dude don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I sleeps, but when I'm with him, I don't sleep. So it's like we may have did like 8 records in one night. You know what I'm saying? And like every time he get ready to cook up a beat, it's like, let's do this type of song. Let's do this type of song. Let's do this. So we might do a whole tape in one night, but it's like, man, we gotta get something for the women. We gotta do something for the strip club. You know what I'm saying? And he cooked that beat up, and it had that it just had that bounce to it, and I ran it.
Ran with that
So
shit.
I did a little challenge, man, while I was letting the girls do a little twerk song
And
to
that's
them.
actually smart too.
Yeah, and they went ham, and they always just run, like, even the girls that didn't win, they was always just run, when you gonna do the video? I at least want to be in the video, And they was from everywhere, Mississippi, Atlanta,
A couple of girls from Birmingham up in there, man.
Birmingham, they were from Tuscaloosa, they were from everywhere, Florida.
It's like a whole goddamn house party, man. I'm sitting back like, damn, I'm jealous as fuck.
Man, she was so fun.
I can't be up in the video for shit to say in my life.
Oh, you should have been there though.
Nah, I'd be in trouble, dog.
Yeah, okay, I'm not.
I'd be in trouble, dog. So the music that you make today, does it reflect your life situation that you go through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my music, real life.
Real life situation.
Yeah.
So you dropped the project Stack Season.
Correct.
Why'd you call it that?
Because I feel like for one, I like old music.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite rappers like Jeezy, Boosie. You know what I'm saying? I like old music. That's what I still ride to this. So Stack Season was like where I come from musically. Boosie was like a motivator. He was like a father figure in my house. You know what I'm saying? His CD. And Jeezy he was like big homie. You did what I'm saying? But I'm getting this from music. You did what I'm saying? So with my music, a lot of the young cats and from my city, they look up to me like OG. But I don't want that title. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be big brother to you or my partner. You did what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I don't know, the word OG carry a lot of weight that I don't want to be responsible for right now. I don't know enough. You did what I'm saying. So with Stack Season, I tried to U-turn the youth mind. You did what I'm saying, like the younger dudes from where I'm from, because all they know right now is shooting. You know what I'm saying? Them guns. They don't fight no more. It's just gunplay. So since y'all think I'm cool, let me show you what my mind is. My mind is, let's get some money. You did what I'm saying? Fuck all that violence. You did what I'm saying, because you lose in the end both ways. Whether if you kill somebody or you go to prison, your mom lose. It's a loss on both ends.
Gotcha.
So let's detour from that and let's go get some money. And the way that people mind set up is that, okay, we're going to get money in the winter so we can show off in the summer. So summertime, people feel like they can't get money. But yes, you can. It's Stack Season every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's always Stack Season.
He summed it up right there.
Yeah, so.
And I saw where you went with Dat Piff to do, like, how does that work? Like, you put the tape on Dat Piff and they service it through like iTunes? Like, how did that work?
Being honest, I don't really know. I got people that do that for me, but I know it ain't that though. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like each individual lane. You know what I'm saying?
They get the rights to it?
Yeah.
Right, but like they get the drop rights. Like, we gonna give it here first.
Yeah, like they get it.
You gotta come here and we gonna get
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So y'all know, so y'all just know people over there, or it's your people that know people over there?
I got people that know people. They got relationships with other people.
Gotcha. So what advice do you have for artists that want to be where you at now?
Just don't stop, because the way they look at me, I don't even look at me like that, which I got to change that about myself. But I'm humble, normal. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like who they may look at me like I am. So to anybody that's doing it, like, just don't stop. Like, I never stopped. You know what I'm saying? Spite the fact of what I was going through, I never stopped. Whether if it was jail, whether if it's baby mama drama, whether if it's life problems, whether if it's I just lost my partner. You did. I never stopped. I'm gonna put it in my music, because this is what the people want to hear. You always want to put something in your tape that you can feel like, damn, I've been through that. Then he talking about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, ain't like in one of my songs I said I spoke on about just not having it, because people look at people like us like we don't struggle. You know what I'm saying? Because you make your shit look good. I make my shit look good. Yeah. You never know what
it's all an image, man. Some of that shit is just an image, but they don't really get to see what goes on behind the curtains.
Right.
You don't
get
to
what
see
I'm
that
saying?
shit, man.
So I try to keep it dead real and let them know, hey, I'm human. You know what I'm saying?
People that rap want the glam side of things, but they don't want to put in the work to actually do what it needs to be done to get there, man.
Correct. So my thing, just don't stop.
Who do you see yourself working with next? Not from Alabama, because you named a couple of names. Let's go outside of Alabama, because you got to think bigger.
I want to work with everybody.
Gotcha.
I don't care what kind of music they do, reggae, country, Christian music.
So I gotta ask you this:
everybody, man.
How do you feel? Well, let me ask you this: would you work with Tekashi 6ix9ine after what he's done?
I would fucking never.
Really?
Never.
So if he came to you right now and said, "Yo, Stacks, look, man, I fuck with your music. I want to pay you to get on a record."
Oh, bet. I'm going to get my money.
Gotcha.
But I mean, if it's something I want to do, like, nah, that ain't nothing I want to do. Because that's the problem, bro. Like, people make that shit all right. That shit ain't all right.
So How do you feel about a situation if you've been paying attention to it though?
I ain't been paying attention to it. Once it was a proven fact that he did what he did, it
Right.
don't matter to me no more. Like you that, like once you rat, it ain't no excuse to me.
Damn.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's not an excuse, so I don't care to hear it. Like once it's a proven fact that you did that, it ain't no excuse for it. I don't talk.
Have you ever been in a situation where you just felt like, fuck this music?
All the time. All the time. Especially when it come down to like with my I got a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying? So like that music.
Oh look, shout them out. Shout the kids out.
Shout all of them out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to forget no names, so I ain't gonna name y'all. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, shout out to children now. But when with this music, you know, when you're an upcoming artist, it take a lot of moving around, a lot of important things that you gonna miss. Because I mean, you chasing a dream.
Right.
So for me to fail at that dream, it'll make me feel like I wasted my kids' time. You did what I'm saying? I could have been that game. I could have been that. You did what I'm saying, but I went there because I was doing it. I done missed birthdays and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just we in New York one time. It was in New York one, and I missed my son's birthday. You know, he I think he was just turning like 3, so it ain't like nothing that he gonna remember, but it's something I'm gonna remember. You know what I'm saying? And it throws me. So it's like for the sacrifice that I take with music, this shit gotta happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk, man. Grind, work daily, no sleep.
Yeah.
So what's the writing process like for you when it comes to putting together a record?
I don't. It's like you cut a beat on and the first thing pop on my mind, that's where we going, you know. Like I don't like when producers send me beats because I don't like to ride in the car and listen to a beat and then I'm finna say this. Like I'm handicapped with it. It's like right now we in the studio, cut the beat on. If that's the beat I'm finna go off, the first thing pop on my mind, I wanna go.
You wanna go ahead?
Yeah.
Damn, man. All right, so you already named 2 of your favorite rappers. You said Jeezy and Boosie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me, I was gonna ask top 5, but give me your top 5 starting from 5 on down to number 1.
Like today, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Well,
see, when I say Jeezy and Boosie, that was like
well, it can be from that. I mean, well,
just whenever, just period.
you know what? I'm an old head, so let's take it back to because I came up on like Jeezy, Boosie, all that shit. So let's kind of stay in that era right there.
I say Jeezy, Boosie. See, you saying back then, so I can't say Baby. Cause I like Baby. I love that dude. I love a lot of Louisiana Gates. I love Louisiana rappers. You know what I'm saying? I was a big fan of Lil Jon.
Shit, who wasn't, man? I remember.
Okay.
Look, I remember being in the club.
Weird with that shit. But
Look,
yeah,
look,
that's
like
my
he
dog.
made so much music,
I
man.
want to do a song with him now. You did.
Yeah, hey, look, that would be dope.
Yeah, you feel.
You remember
me?
back then, I don't mean to cut you off, tell you a story. He made so much fight songs and ass shaking music, man.
Yes,
I would be in the club back then when they had the tall tees.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be dancing on so much ass. My tall tee would be blue from the girls' jeans.
Blue jeans, yeah.
Like, bro, it would be so much ass. I'm like, yo, Lil Jon is that nigga, man.
Yeah.
So if you get a record with him, look, I would like to be in the studio to actually
Definitely.
be around that, just to be in the environment he's in, bro.
Him, Webby. I mean, the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? But I love Louisiana artists for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
So can you see yourself signing to a major?
It was here. They talking right. Hell yeah. But I mean, like, they ain't where my mind at right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so focused on trying to build our own brand. But we wouldn't mind a partnership, you know, if they talking right. You feel me?
Gotcha. Can we expect, because one artist that I can see you actually vibing with, man, would be a Young Dolph record.
Yeah.
That would be fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
Who can we expect your next big record from, man?
I don't know, to be honest, because like we just with what we doing right now, like we learning. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to say it. We learning. You feel me? Like we don't know everything. We don't know. We get it the hard way, like the Reds, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like everything we do, we gotta come out of pocket. We ain't getting no favors. We ain't getting no. I mean, we trying to build relationships, but they getting it to us the hard way, and we ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because one day we gonna be the ones that can pass out favors.
Sometimes that's really the best way to go,
It
man.
is.
To get it out
It
the
is.
made.
It
Get
is.
it out
You
the
know, 'cause
mud.
when it's given to you easy, you don't respect
You
it
know,
as much.
exactly.
You know,
I say
so-
that shit all the time, man.
So with that being said, like it's a lot of artists I want to work with, but who's gonna be next? I don't know. we might push up on somebody that might just say some shit that you can't turn down right now. You know what I'm saying? They like, that's it. Let's get it. You feel me?
One thing that actually stood out the last time we met was the video, the content, the way that the video was delivered. And then to see that you put majority of, you're not saying all of it, some of your videos were on Worldstar.
Oh yeah.
So one thing I've heard, and I'm not sure if I'm right, but when you put content on Worldstar, you don't own it anymore. Is that true?
I think so. Like, being honest, like I said, we still learning. So with the Worldstar get down on.
But has that helped you in a sense? Like,
a little bit. Like, a lot of those platforms, in the way that it helped me is because they got followers I don't got. So it detoured a lot of those followers onto me. You know what I'm saying? To where they'll go subscribe to my YouTube or they'll follow my Instagram. You know.
Okay. Gotcha. So what's the next big single, man?
What we looking at in my bed to start pushing it? We got so many,
Yeah,
like,
it's a
because
lot of
Stack
music.
Season loaded with them, you know what I'm saying? Stack Season loaded with them. So it's like we were pushing freestyle. They picking up on In My Bed for real a lot. But the thing is, I got a whole nother project finna come, so I don't know how we finna.
Damn, shit. What's the name of this project, man?
It's Stackinati. Stackinati. Yeah.
Oh,
so
shit.
that's
So
the next thing.
We kicking out wordplay on this one.
Oh, yeah,
So
but I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they go pop the album and I've been there, you know, like, you can't. I'm hard to be touched right there. Like,
That's
they would
what's up.
separate me.
So why that name?
You know, like, a lot of people. Okay, when Illuminati first hit the scene, before we knew what it was, a lot of people were scared of it, and it sound like some real demon type shit. You did, like, negative, which it may be. I ain't saying it ain't. I'm just saying, like, we didn't know what it was. All we know is the vibe that we got when we hear that. Oh, that ain't getting Illuminati. You know, it's the vibe that we got. You did.
Right.
So my thing with Stackinati is that, you know, like, the same way I got a lot of people that follow what I do. You know what I'm saying? They follow what I do. They look up to me. I got a lot of people that I don't know that or just do something on the strength for me. You know what I'm saying? Just to tell me, bro, I did this for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they follow me and they fuck with me like that. So, you know, they call me Stack. You know, because 1K, 1,000, a stack, all this the same. You know, so we're going to go with Stackinati. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a mind control thing.
You got to keep putting it out there, too, so it gets stuck in niggas' heads, man.
Oh, yeah.
The more they hear it, the more they see it, it's kind of like a drug.
Yeah.
You got to brainwash them. Like, let them see your name. Let them see the brand. Be creative with it. Do things different that this man ain't doing. Because anybody can rap.
Correct.
Nowadays, man.
Correct.
It's all about your approach.
Correct.
And really your relationships, too, dog.
Correct. That's the big. See, I used to think it was money. You feel? I ain't got the money to do this.
That's like,
it's a part of it, but the main thing is who you know.
Money is like, I would say 20% of it. The big part about it is relationship.
Yeah.
And you got to move outside of these walls, bro.
Correct.
We was just talking about that shit earlier, man.
You know what I'm saying? At least that. I want that. My second goal is I want to be a better family person. You know, like these personal goals. You know, I want to be a better family person because I got my oldest kids are boys. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
you gotta make sure that's tight.
You feel me? So I want to be a better example for them. You know.
Right.
And my third goal of this year is just opening doors for, first off, for the state that we ain't got. I want to be like a key. You know what I'm saying? Like a go-to for the other upcoming artists that's in music. You know, because we don't got nobody. We got a lot of celebrities from Alabama, but we can't even go to them musically, you know, and get help. You feel me? So
you ain't gonna call no names out, but I know a couple of them right now.
You feel me? Like, shit, we got a lot of them that could just blink their eyes and change a nigga life. You feel me?
Exactly.
So
see
it's like,
that. You said some real shit right there, man.
Yeah.
God, family, then work in that order. Definitely, man, you gotta have your kids in order, bro. That's definitely important right there, man. Stacks, I appreciate you coming by, dog.
Yeah.
NewEraTV, iHeartRadio, we out.